Hi, how are you? My name's Howard, and welcome to my channel, Howard's Pens, Watches, Technology, and More. I'm launching this channel. This is my first video, and I'm going to try to do this in one take. No editing, no nothing, and so it's going to be all its imperfections in all of its glory. Why am I doing this? Is because the fact that over the few years, say maybe 3 to 5 years, I've come to the realization I've stopped watching regular TV. And actually, YouTube is one of the greatest sources of entertainment to me because it's just the variety, the difference of opinions. And really, we are one world sharing what we care about, what we love, and being able to express that to one another. And so, therefore, I'm just trying to join this conversation because as humans, we tend to share and we tend to try to share opinions. Mostly, I'm going to be talking about watches, pens, etc., reviewing things like that, and maybe making some commentary. I think one of the first things that I was going to talk about is in the watch community, people was very, I guess, angry at the launch of movement watches, and mostly because of their aggressive social campaigning and advertisement, and really not thinking that that watch had the value given the quality and the price point that it's being sold at. However, I have an opinion about that. I have an opinion about a lot of other things. And so, and over the years, I've watched different YouTube folks who have millions of subscribers, and that's not my goal. My goal is just to be a part of YouTube. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, great. But I think one of the first few peoples that I actually started watching was Doug DeMuro. Watched his channel grow over the years. Really has become a YouTube sensation, having videos with Jay Leno on board and stuff like that. Uh, but Doug, I remember his earlier videos. Actually, I quite like him. He had quirky cars, he had different things, etc. And some of the more quirkier stuff that he did in the beginning, I find much more amusing and much more entertaining. Uh, Alan Parr, he's a minister in, or maybe preacher. Apologize, Alan, if I've called you by the wrong title. But he has really also been a very big inspiration to me in terms of uh, his online ministry and something that I watch. And of course, the whole watch community, from Teddy Baldassar to Mark at Long Island Watches. So, in homage to Mark, here is a watch check here. Let's see here. I've got a Seiko Premier Kinetic that's probably, boy, gosh, I hope that's in focus. There you go. Hopefully that's sort of in focus on my right wrist. And of course, a second watch. This is actually, you think it's a Movado, but actually this Movado is a Movado automatic, not a quartz Movado. And so kind of rare. And kind of a unique watch. I haven't seen that before. Why do I care about these things? Well, first of all, because of the fact that uh, they interest me. The written word, we wouldn't have language, we wouldn't have a lot of things if it weren't for pens. We wouldn't be able to tell time, we wouldn't be able to take a time test, for example, without a watch. And these are things that everyday lives we use. And to me, I think it's part of our lives, and it's an integral part of our lives. And again, like I said, this video is just going to be sort of ad lib and just a conversation without editing. And I'm going to try to do most of my videos that way. I guess if there's going to be a uniqueness, it's going to be that, because of the fact that I think what's spontaneous is probably what comes from the heart. Now, so again, I showed you my watch check. One of the things, of course, I was talking about movement before. I also do have a Movement watch. I bought this actually, maybe for those who are watch enthusiasts. I bought this Movement watch actually online secondhand for a very inexpensive price, and then of course I got a Movement because this Movement was the movement of the movement was not working, and so I bought a very inexpensive Movement. So for about $30-40, I was able to get a Movement watch, and at that price point, actually, I think it's not so bad. Whereas some of the folks who are watch enthusiasts, of course, will criticize it. So I don't know. Maybe I have to say, to be honest, for the Movement Watch Company, I applaud them for their aggressive social media campaign and the use of advertisement to build nothing, starting from nothing, to a multi-million-dollar company that was just bought by Movado for, I think it was like $100 million or something like that. And that's a great American story. I mean, there's good and there's bad and everything. Of course, maybe the material doesn't warrant the price point at which they're asking for, etc. But nevertheless, you can't deny that that is what America is about. A great American story. Watch it. I mean, the pens, well, I've got different pens, and I'm just grabbing some here. We have everyday pens. These days, we use disposable pens, but I still love the pens that use over and over again. You just put new refills in a very common everyday, and those in the pen community will know and respect. This is Parker. Parker is a wonderful brand. It's got a great lineage. The Parker Dual Fold, the Parker Dual Fold Big Red. I think that was something that General MacArthur used in his day as a fountain pen. And I've got everything from, I'm going to talk about everything from simple pens such as the Parker Jotter to, like for example, Montblancs, and this is a Cartier fountain pen. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's got a nice little cabochon on top, and it's really quite a neat thing to be able to use a fountain pen and to write with one. Technology, well, I mean, over the years, sure. Now I've got Windows computers, and I'm probably going to upload this on a Windows computer. I also have a Macintosh laptop. But, little things like this Raspberry Pi. Of course, I've put it in Clojure and modified a little bit, but run Linux on this. And it's been a lot of fun to tinker with these kind of things. I've changed out motherboards on laptops, etc., etc. And so some of the videos will kind of delve into those kind of things. And of course, right now, well, unfortunately, we do have a global pandemic. I'm not going to shy away from the 800-pound gorilla in the room, which is the coronavirus. And to those who are suffering from this, and to those who have lost loved ones, my deepest condolences. And I hope together as a community, and by community I mean the entire world, whether it's China, Italy, the United States of America, we pull together as one, and to fight this, and to bring out the best in all of us rather than the worst. And I think together we can win. But nevertheless, here's a piece of technology. A long time ago, when I was a kid, you had a thermometer. You had to sort of shake it up and, take the thermometer and put it in your mouth or something to take it. Now this is cool. I mean, it's like all I do is I press a button and put it to my forehead. Oh, 97.7. So I'm doing okay. No fevers, no symptoms, no, knock on wood, no coronavirus. But anyways, this is the introduction. Kind of a strange time for us in this world, but nevertheless, and certainly my day job has nothing to do with any of these things that I'm talking about. But what I would like to do is to launch this channel, to start talking and being a part of this YouTube conversation, and to talk about the world as a global community, a discussion about different things I have passion for. Because while we have to eat, we have to drink to live, it's things like these watches, it's art, pens that make us want to live and give us reason to live, give us joy. Our families, for example, as well. So, to all those who I've been watching for a while now, and again, I think giving a shout out to Doug DeMuro, to Alan Parr, to Teddy Baldassar, to Mark at Long Island Watch.com. I think you've got a great channel. And I'm sure there's other people out there I'm forgetting right now, but Sunnyside for his best ever food review show or something like that. I can't remember the exact. It's traveling around the world, showing different cultures and different worlds, and also in his own way bringing the world together by showing something that's common to all of us: food. We all have to eat. And I want to say that that certainly is something that I think is I applaud quite a bit. But I like to end this the video, and because of the fact that, again, because I am doing this on the fly, and so it's not going to be perfect. And perhaps this is something, and I'm going to read from this, and by no means am I a minister or anything like that, but I am a Christian, and I do believe God has a plan for all of us. And in these times, in this tremendous challenge for all of us that we are going through, I'd like to quote from the Bible, John 16:33. I have told you these things so that in me you have peace. In the world you would have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. So to all those who are out there who actually start watching this video, I want to wish you peace. I want to wish you safe passage through whatever you're going through, and good health. And at the end of the day, we are this one world. I'll get into more mundane stuff and more things about different watches, taking apart watches, how to use a fountain pen, things like that down the line. But I guess given what's going on right now, I think probably the best thing to do is to address it. And to address it in a way that brings light to hopefully a dark, dark period right now for us, all of us in this world. And like the way Sunnyside likes to end his videos, he says a peace. I would like to say peace be with you, and I hope that we will all pull through these trying times together. Anyways, not a perfect video. I'm not shooting for perfect. I'm shooting to be genuine. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. God bless.